Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. Do you think that Chuck knew that Justin was about to drop his solo single? The timing of this is impeccable. I am looking forward to this. This is the final piece to that puzzle. This is what nobody understands about Justin of SB19, created by our very own Chuck. And as always, I'm looking forward to this style of documentary making, this storytelling, and what does Chuck want to tell us about Justin in this?
Pinagsabay ko yung studies ko and yung pag-aaral ko during that time.
Anong breed po ng dog yung blood ang Spanish breed?
Oh, that feels so long ago.
Binibigyan na lang ako ng light kasi kailangan para maganda tignan yung grupo.
I hate that he thought about that.
Most of us would say that Justin is the luckiest SB19 member. He has it all: money, fans, friends, and family. But the sad reality is that many people underestimate him, and he knows it.
Feeling ko minsan pabigat lang ako.
But tonight, I hope to change that through his story. From being a rejected talent to becoming a world-class talent. And you're about to feel that it's nothing short of surreal.
I swear Chuck knew.
Creative director. Wow.
This is him. I love that hair.
Let's go!
It was a minute past midnight on July 7, 1998, in Malabon City, Philippines, when a baby boy was born. The wealthy De Dios family welcomed the newest member of their clan. His name is Justin. His mommy Gemma was so surprised because he was such a big boy, weighing at 9 pounds and had already grown thick hair. He's the third and youngest child among his two other brothers, CJ and Yanni. Growing up as a kid, he was described by his family as a good and obedient boy. He developed a liking towards nature and its critters. Sometimes when it floods, he would catch different bugs to pet them. He even kept 2 turtle pets and named them Turtle and Tortoise. Justin was also an artistic kid, as he made drawing his favorite hobby. Some sources even told me that he learned to draw first before learning how to write, which is why he is left-handed. When Justin became a young teenager, his love for art would reach another level as he encountered the drama called Dream High. The plot of the show revolves around performing arts students chasing their dreams to become idols. This was the time when Justin said, "Dream high." He started training himself and joined several school activities that would slowly reinforce his chosen path. This also led him to acting and filmmaking. In fact, he even ended up directing most of his school film projects. He was indeed a young boy full of dreams. Come 2016, Pinoy boy band Superstar started its hunt for Filipino talents. The judges of the show were big names: Vice Ganda, Billy Crawford, and Justin's idol herself, Dara of 21. Justin joined the off-air auditions, but he was unfortunately rejected, so he didn't make it to the live shows. Imagine if we lived in a universe where Justin actually made it. He would have been one of these guys, a group that has long since disappeared from the limelight. But this major setback didn't stop Justin from chasing his dreams. He started joining different dance cover groups and even managed to appear on a TV game show as a minor contestant. Justin's dancing stints went on until he met Josh when they became co-members of the group called Zero to Hero, while the other would-be SB19 members were also busy competing in the same field. One day, Justin came across a talent workshop, so he took the opportunity to join to improve his skills as a performer. The name of that talent camp was Show BT. The company's trainer, Ms. Honganda, saw Justin's potential, so they offered to train him. During SB19's humble beginnings, they didn't have a lot of supporters. Show BT wasn't exactly a big company, so they literally started from nothing.
It wasn't a normal
They had no salary
either,
and got minimal financial support. They had to buy their own costumes from a cheap market called Divisoria, and even though Justin could afford to buy expensive clothes, he chose not to because he didn't want to alienate his brothers who weren't financially capable back then. Justin kept studying while training, so he struggled with pressure from both the school and the grueling South Korean style training. There were multiple times when he almost decided to quit, but he didn't until he finished his college degree in multimedia arts from De La Salle College of St. Benilde, and he did it with honors. So fast forward to today, Justin became one of the 5 members of SB19. a boy group that not only shaped the course of the P-pop history, but also put the Philippines on the map. Justin became known as the main visual of the group because I don't even have to explain. Just take a look at this.
Just look at him. Look at his face. His card hasn't declined since birth. He's honestly so beautiful.
He also earned the reputation of a rich kid because he just couldn't hide it.
Hanapin ang palanggana.
Palanggana? Ano yung palanggana?
Palanggana.
Ano?
Basin. Nalagyan ng ano.
Basin, oo, basin.
Go.
Make sure na huwag nyo itatapon yung box kasi pwede nyo punit-punitin pag nag-brown out, pwedeng gawin mga ibahin. Hindi mo ginagawa yun?
Justin cannot relate.
Hindi kayo na.
Mayayaman yun sila, lalo na to, sobrang yaman.
Crash price.
Okay.
Justin, 500!
Parang pinaunan.
Public's like,
Tatalunin yung $200.
They all look so beautiful here.
640. Meron pa. Hindi kasi ako uuwi.
He doesn't want to tell anyone.
Atang tata, Calvin Klein. Madalas sa Cavite, gento nga ang sinasabi. Ganon din pa sa ibang lugar. Oo, parang short ka. Gento.
Ganto.
Sabi, gento kasi yan. Gento.
I don't know what you're talking about. I love Snoop Dogg.
And as people got to know his personality, he became loved for his interesting jokes which gave birth to the cornfield.
Nung na-experience ko na mag-mentor po, parang gusto kong palitan si Coach Chito.
Oh, cheeky.
Malakas! Di kasi, nandiyan si Coach Chito. Pag pinalitan ko si Coach Chito, edi Coach Chinito.
And also, like, for different
Did you really say that?
For people to experience that roller coaster vibe, or,
Yeah.
roller coaster emotions.
11. August 11 sa Canada, magpapanik tayo. Magto-Toronto tayo.
Meron ka ba ang joke dyan?
Of course he did.
Kasi every time you go on si Winnipeg.
Oh, the cousin of Winnipeg.
This is why the duo of Kenton is amazing.
Kung si Winnie the Pooh ay
If Winnie the Pooh ay
bear,
Winnie
si Winnipeg ay
Kenton are on it. But
Beautiful face, wealthy background, and a sense of humor. A nice combination for sure. But little did we know that some haters are saying that without his looks and corny jokes, he's got nothing else to offer. He basically became the most underappreciated member of SB19 because they think he just existed. And I'm sure most of you hardcore fans would agree that unfortunately, most people only care about the finished product. Some of these people don't have any idea what happens behind the scenes, and that is where Justin shines the brightest. You see, Justin has this unique ability that makes the people around him better. He's one of the most unselfish artists I have ever seen in the industry. He is someone who is willing to do the dirty work, and that sets up his group for success. Now I might get hate for saying this, but in my opinion, I consider Justin as the second leader of SB19. If Pablo leads to his assertiveness, Justin does it with calmness. If you paid close attention to their journey, you would realize that Justin has never had a moment where he yelled or had a meltdown. He is so calm that it gets scary sometimes. Why scary? Because of the things he's capable of. We all know that when SB19 drops or performs something, it always feels like a storm. And Justin is the calm before that. SB19 produces world-class output because of Justin's creative mind. He has this borderline obsessive attention to detail that enables him to come up with fascinating concepts that resonate with people all over the world. He is not a spoon feeder. He doesn't hold our hand. He respects his viewers' intelligence by utilizing his environmental storytelling, which empowers us to figure out the story ourselves. And when we do, we get satisfying. Simply put, he's not just the group's main visual, but also the one who mainly visualizes the cutting-edge ideas that allowed SB19 to consistently perform at the highest level.
Creative director.
Now, let me tell you, I'm a little bit surprised by that. I didn't know that Ja really had haters. It's a weird comment to make because, of course, everybody has haters. But I think Ja's the kind of guy that's you're going to instantly like. He has a great voice, an unbelievable visual, he dances so well, his personality is so fun. So what is there not to like? Is it another case of just pure jealousy? And also when you think about what SB19 were built on, this like structure of K-pop, and when you think about what K-pop is, it's not just about the music videos, those final performances, it's about everything else that you get with it. So in the world of K-pop, you get vlogs, you get a lot of behind the scenes. If you're going to deliver the audience a music video, a part of that is going to be filming the behind the scenes. Like, it all goes hand in hand, part and parcel. And so it's a little bit surprising to me that people were not willing to look past that finished product into what else happens, because surely the idea that Show BT had putting SB19 together was to reach out to the similar sorts of audiences, firstly in the Philippines, because I think that when you're creating something new, like this new genre of P-pop, you have to convince Filipinos first. Only then can you make it work elsewhere. That's what happened with K-pop. That's what happens with a lot of industries. Only when they are successful, fully accepted and successful in the Philippines, will they make it on that grand stage. And of course, there are always going to be haters and stuff, but it really surprises me that people were still doing that. But it's probably like a mix of it being a new genre, a new idea for a P-pop group, and yet people just generally being quite nasty. But I have to say, I'm surprised by this.
Justin De Dios. So siya may idea na itong music video na.
So sasalubong kami rin sa salubong. Kuhan tayo talaga. Ganon. Tapos po, pagkakarating ano lang to, daan lang yung lakad.
Sobrang bilib na bilib ako. Kasi lahat ng aspeto talaga parang hindi ko maiisip yun.
Tapos may mga nakalutang na papel sa paligid mo. Ikaw lang yung gumagalaw ng mabilis. Yung papel nakastop.
Not everybody can think like that, you know?
Tapos yung mga papel, yung papel, mapa, map, tapos
pwede yun. Justin is really doing a great job.
Yes, so kasi talagang very hands-on siya. Okay, ganito yung scenario. Kasi di natin maiwasan yan eh. Diba sa production naman, minsan talaga may mga hindi maiwasan. May plan A, may plan B, may plan C, may plan D. That's the normal. So ngayon yan, in-execute niya. Which is sa murang edad niya. Ilan taon pa lang yan? 20? Diba? Pero grabe yung, diba, pagka hands-on niya. Parang siya ngayon isa din sa mga nag-lead eh, no? Galing. Nakaka-proud si Justin.
Next naman, sayaw tayo ng walang rollerblades. Sila, mag-ano lang. Mag-tricks lang po kayo. Ikot-ikot sa amin. Tayo din naka-steady.
And it's really interesting because at points we have seen him talk about himself and his place in the group, and him lacking in confidence, but he doesn't ever lack in confidence behind the scenes. When he's instructing other people, perhaps older than him, been in the industry longer than him, he never hesitates. He is really clear, and it's not like a listen to me because I'm also a member and I am also like directing what you should do. It's a different sort of confidence. It's like people really listen. They respect that, okay, despite being a young guy. And this is what they were saying in this voiceover just now as well. I genuinely think he's made a respected place for himself as an SB19 member, and it's interesting that Chuck is poking at this idea of Justin being the second leader, because I have always said that I feel like Pablo and Josh lead together, and I'm starting to see the group in a different way. I'm not saying that I totally 100% agree with what Chuck is saying, but I take it on board. And maybe I'm starting to see the structure of SB19 in a slightly different way.
Remember, Justin was the one I mostly talked to during the initial meeting and after the final production. The original storyboard was created by Justin, one of the members of SB19. And when he gave it to me, it was already animated.
Always asking Pablo about the message, like the image he imagined when writing the song. What do you want to convey? So that
it's good to have that question within the group, right?
Create something out of it.
See what I mean? Sheesh, right? And not only that, but I also think that Justin is one of the most underrated dancers out there. And I'll just let the footage speak for itself.
Seriously, I agree. He's a great dancer.
And when it comes to vocals, you better not underestimate him.
Absolutely.
But would you believe me if I said that those amazing qualities I have mentioned are not the reason why I support him? Probably not, right? But I'm not joking. This is the reason behind my support for Justin.
Ang first impression ko kay SB, hindi ako mapaniwala na may parang nag-exist na ganito ka ba?
Lagi kong inaalala yung sinasabi ni Justin na parang always try to find the beauty or the good side people.
I have one advice from
I love this.
I hope when you grow up, you always look to the good side. Okay? Always try to appreciate every good thing that is happening in this world. All right?
He's such a gorgeous boy.
I love my parents.
Me too, I love my parents.
So rin mag-thank you kay Ken kasi na-experience ko maging kuya. Parang minsan kasi feeling ko parang kuya ako ni Ken ganon. So kahit hindi, parang minsan nafe-feel ko ganon. So
Don't you dare try to make me cry. Excuse me?
So what do we learn from Justin's story? For me, it's his desire to
inside.
dream and his willingness to take every opportunity. He woke up every day believing that that day was the day. When he found out about the talent search, he auditioned. He didn't make it, but he never gave up and kept going. He even continued his studies while training. And because of that, he turned the so-called unfortunate rejection into the most fortunate revelation. All the windows that closed at him before are now starting to open up. He made me realize that every day, there's something surreal out there that is just waiting to be found. But only those who dream will find it. And only those who believe will see it. So start dreaming no matter how surreal it gets. Who knows? It might just happen.
I've had enough, yeah, I've had enough. Say you've had enough. We want love,
I love it.
It's not enough. Say you've had enough. Yeah, I gave it time and you really tried, but you're sick and tired, baby. So am I. I've had enough, yeah, I've had enough. Say you've had enough.
Now, wasn't that an interesting watch? What do you feel instantly after watching that? I feel incredibly positive and light. Justin is the kind of person that I like to surround myself with because I think people like that, they rub off on you. They ensure that you do your best, you feel the best, and they walk into a room and they spread kindness and positivity, and it's not toxic. It's not always looking at the brighter side. It's trying to find solutions to problems, or if you think that a door has closed in your face, how can we make that open again? Justin is that kind of guy. And you know what? I totally believe Chuck when he says that putting talent and everything that we've seen on the big stage aside for a second, the reason why you should love Justin and the reason what attracts Chuck to Justin is that personality, is that heart, is his kindness, his understanding, his outlook to life. And you see it. He's just had such a wonderful upbringing, and you can tell his parents are and should be incredibly proud of him, and he's the kind of guy that you'd want to be friends with or have in your life in some sort of a way, even if it's as a colleague. because he rubs off on you. And I kind of want to ask those that have chosen Justin as their bias, do you feel like his personality rubs off on you? Perhaps that's why you've chosen him as your bias. Do you feel like that he encourages you through his personality and through what he does for SB19 to be the best that you can be at that moment in time, to forever improve on your skills, to look at the brighter side of things? It's really interesting, actually. Like, perhaps, Chuck, the next thing that you should do is put together a video exploring what sort of people gravitate towards each member. It's like a personality test because they're so different. And I think, you know, I watch more stuff and I'm really figuring out in depth what SB19 are all about. Now, all areas are covered in terms of talent, and there's something in this group for everybody. And I really love that Chuck used that specific clip of Justin talking about, like, he goes to Pablo and questions him on his idea, questions him on his song, because that's what you want to do in-house. And actually, it's even better if the members are doing this within themselves rather than having one of the producers do it, for instance, or one of the team do it, because they are the ones that are putting their name to it. Yes, Pablo has composed the song, perhaps written all of the lyrics, but how did the other members then apply their personality to it? Why has Pablo assigned a particular part to a person? And why, when we listen to it, does it feel like it came from that individual member? It's because Pablo understands the members so well, and the members understand the thought behind it. And I love that Justin is asking him those questions, because the worst thing is that, and those people don't make it and are never successful, the kind of people that are like, I'm going to make stuff that only I like, that I want to do, that I enjoy doing, and they never really take in any feedback. Now, Justin is great because he has this creative director mind. He's able to question everything in detail. Like, he probably asks Pablo questions that he didn't even think about. He understood, and it's in there somewhere, right? But Justin asks him specifically and maybe helps Pablo to polish that work. And it's really interesting about this co-leading the group. I'll be thinking about that for a while. Now, when I go back and I rewatch some of their footage and some of the behind the scenes, I'll be watching it with that lens on. I loved it, and I love Justin so much, and I'm so incredibly proud of him as I sit here today and he has released his first solo single that I still have not watched or listened to. I am so proud of our Justin. Thank you, Chuck, for another amazing video. I am absolutely loving it. And thank you to everybody who was letting me know about this, that it suddenly dropped. And thank you for watching it with me as well. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about Justin. Thank you for watching it with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.